Hi, this is Ron Edwards, Master Sommelier and Director of Wine Education for Winebow Fine Wine and Spirits. Today we're going to taste a wine from Spain, a Tempranillo 100% from La Mancha. This is Volver 2018, and it is all sourced from a single vineyard, Finca Los Juncares, which is at 660 meters of altitude, 2,165 feet. And that altitude is what makes it possible in La Mancha to make fine wine, because it would be too hot there without that altitude, and that moderates temperature. This location also has a unique geologic formation in that the vineyards are really deep sand, like over a meter, and it is calcareous blended, so very small pieces of limestone and sand are what these vines grow in. They're head pruned and they're really old. They were planted in 1957. And they struggle to survive in this dry, arid climate, but they produce by dry farming. So this is kind of a unique approach from a unique region of Spain that doesn't get enough airplay, honestly. So let's find out what we have in the glass. The wine just immediately says, "I'm rich and bold." It's black cherry, and there's a compote note to the fruit profile, this cocoa powder chocolate overtone from the barrels, cinnamon and clove from the barrels, because it uses 100% new oak on this wine. This wine has grip and stuffings. It needs that tempering. And then there's this sort of tobacco leafy note that's going on in there as well. Vanilla extract, like stewed red plum, and there's a raspberry coulis note, like what you put on your chocolate dessert. It smells like it's going to be velvety. I don't know if I could explain that, how something could smell like it's going to be velvety, but that's what I'm getting. Let's taste it. It is indeed mouth-filling and rich, but it doesn't feel overly heavy. It's rich, but it has a release point. So it starts off with that rich, ripe to conserved red fruit, the cherry, the black cherry, the raspberry coulis. Then it moves into the grip of the tannin, and then releases with a splash of fresh cherry and a little bit of vibrant tartar fruit. Then it gets back into the structure of the wine, which is warming as it goes down the throat, and moderate plus tannin that offers a foil to the fruit. So you get that really rich fruit, and you get a little grip of the tannin, and then the warmth of the alcohol, and then it subsides after that. So there's now coming through a dried herbal note, something like it's actually kind of a cross between lavender and dried roses more than it is herb. Let's have a second sip. On the second sip, the red plum came through brighter, and then it also offered this sort of cranberry juice essence in the middle that washed some of the richness away, and then it goes back into that alternating rich fruit profile, release of the tannin, and then the warmth of the alcohol, and then it just kind of goes back and forth in those three things. The wine is not quite velvet in texture. I would say it's somewhere between like satin and velvet. A wine of substance. If you're looking for big, robust, delicious red wine, this is a wine for you. Go out and find a bottle of Volver Tempranillo 2018 and enjoy it.